Exactly. There's so much transition offense in this league. It's interesting to watch teams execute in the half court.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Devin Booker. Then it's Brooks. And it's Allen in at the two-guard spot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. He brought up the difficulties that come along with guarding Devin Booker, and he told me the hard part with Book is that he's a three-level scorer and a willing passer. He's not just an isolation scorer. They use him in a lot of different actions, so you're constantly chasing him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Randall is doubled, and here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Rise and fire. DiVincenzo does not lack confidence going right up with the shot.
Brooks outside. Pass to Williams. Allen outside. 5 to shoot. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Pass to Allen. Over Edwards. Not enough on that one as it misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life, so I expect him to break even more franchise records.
And here's Booker following Julius Randle's three. Shots good by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Booker against DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Rebound by Williams. Suns trailing. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Brooks. Pass to O'Neal. Now Booker. Outside, O'Neal. Allen for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's McDaniel. He has yet to score. Here's DiVincenzo. Shot on the wing. That one doesn't go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Brooks the pass to Booker. And the shot goes down.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Pass to Clark. Back to Conley. And they get it. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Stolen by Conley. Pass to Clark. Inside. Out to Miller. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Gillespie, the pass to Booker. Here's Gillespie, covered by Conley. He takes it in. Offensive rebound. Booker looking around. Knocks down the 3 ball. Booker's got 7 points in the game.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
On the court for the Suns, they've got Dunn, and it's Gillespie in at the point guard position. To the paint, and stolen by Randall. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. 5 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Back to you.
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. So it's the Timberwolves now. The Suns getting the bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Handle no good. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Dillingham. Here is Edwards. Scoreless thus far. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Outside Conley. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Suns leading. Brooks the pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Suns leading by 3. Devin Booker attacking. And it's Gillespie missing.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
It's Edwards on the wing. Randall outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Here's Booker, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Denied for the 3rd time. He's 0 for 3. And Brooks, here we go. And here's Booker from the arc. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Randy, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Allen's checked in for the Suns. Now, here's McDaniel. Still yet to score. Here's Reed. Buries it from three-point range.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Suns.
Booker the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by O'Neal. And so Allen will bring it up now for Phoenix. Leading by 5. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Allen outside. Pass to Williams. And here's Booker. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Booker's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns. Outside Edwards. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Pass to Booker. Brooks dishes to Allen. Now here's Booker. Lock at 6. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And that does it for the first half of play. Suns ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-7 run. From Target Center, back in a moment.
They're taking him off the side.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Brooks finds Booker. 5 on the clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Well, you often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Williams passes to Booker. And Devin Booker in the paint.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Gobert with a screen for Randall. Down low. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert knows his strengths on offense and plays to him well.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Allen. O'Neal kicks to Brooks. They get it back. Basket good. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now here's Gobert. Randall from outside, and he's good on the three ball. Randall's got 8.
You know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
Randall down low, guarded by O'Neal. Randall no good. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Booker dishes to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Plays with nice force. I mean, Randall heading to the line now.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from the charity stripe. You love to see that.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Allen, a screen on DiVincenzo. Shots good by Booker.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. It's good from the top of the key. Edwards got 6.
I tell you what, Edwards has a really nice, smooth release, and that shot looked in the moment it left his hand.
Here's Booker. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Edwards, that's good.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Suns making a change here as well. Gillespie's checked in. Here's Gillespie. Nothing on the board. Williams finds Brooks. And rejection by McDaniel.
The length of McDaniel, a big factor at both ends.
Randall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Minnesota, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
That free throw good from Randall. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for McDaniels, and Phoenix also making a switch. Donnie's checked in for Williams. Both free throws good from Randall.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Gillespie, the pass to O'Neal. Brooks against Clark. Fades back. And he overshot that one, missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Here's Randall. Buries it down low. 14 points for Julius Randall.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here is Brooks after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. O'Neal misses. Outside Edwards. Clark outside. Here is Edwards. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
It's still anybody's. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Goodwin out there with Dunn. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Gillespie in at the one. Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Booker. Mission incomplete. His fifth miss in 14 tries. It's Randall with the drive. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Going towards the basket, that's when Randall's most dangerous.
Goodwin passes to Dunn. Booker in the post. And it's Goodwin missing. Timberwolves leading by 4. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's Randall with the drive. Makes it off the glass. Randall's got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, he loves pounding that ball. Randall driving right through contact.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Edwards, he's checked in for Dillingham. Mark Williams is checked in for Phoenix. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew, we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Allie, thank you so much. Randall goes up and lays it nice and easy. Randall's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Oh, Edwards, and look how far away he is.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Dunn, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot, and it worked out for him.
Left side, Reed. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Williams against Reed. It's Booker. It's good. Hot off the lead pass.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch, and he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. It's Randall. Now Edwards.
Since the break, they've looked like a totally different team, especially on offense, where they are really cooking right now.
Allen outside. 6 to shoot. O'Neal sets the screen for Allen. The 3 doesn't go.
Sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
You know, once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Suns. Down by 12. All right, here's Williams. Stolen by McDaniel. Edwards nails the jumper.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Booker, rebounded by DiVincenzo. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 18-6 run. Now Randall. McDaniels right side. Just 5 to shoot. Got it to go off the glass.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Minnesota.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Julius Randle.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
He's off from 3. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the...
Julius, it wasn't always smooth sailing tonight, but you guys got it done. How did you feel about the level of play coming down the stretch?
Absolutely amazing. You know, there's ups and downs of the season, but, you know, one thing is we're going to play hard every night and give ourselves a chance. So we did that for most of the night, but, you know, we did an amazing job staying together.
The effort certainly was not lacking tonight. Thanks, Julius.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. But as we go,